Alright, it is that time. Let's get back to it. Kaiba, what do we got? 166, 114, and 146. 166, we get the boomerang boy. 114. Okay. And then 146. I mean, alright. This really isn't that bad. This is pretty mid, I guess. All the monsters are like somewhat leveled up, and I have equipped cards for all of them, so I'm not really worried about that. That could work out pretty well. Okay. Bones. What do we got for you? 118, 79, and 85. 118. Oh, great. 79. 79 sounds familiar. Ah, that's why. 85. Okay. Alright. Silverfang has come a long way and is pretty useful, but these two have not, so they're not useful. Pegasus, what do we got for you? 132, 136, 102. 132, 136. Oh, hell yeah. 102. Okay, okay. We can work with this. We can work with this pretty well. I should have more black pennants now, so that should be an issue. Alright. Labyrinth Ruler, what do you got? 172, so close. 141, I just saw what the last number was. 141, and classic, will never get old, number 4. Okay. God, I cannot believe the amount of times we got in Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon versus the amount of times we have not gotten Gate Guardian. Alright, so Weevil is 141, 93, and 85. 141. We just had you. 93 and 81. I'm sorry, 85. God, another fucking big insect. Stop it. Alright, not using Weevil. Rex, we have 23, 76, and 159. 23, 76. Oh, finally. Hey, we finally got Buster Blader. Useless to me now, but finally got him at 159. Like, you know, that's cool and all. I just, like, I can't use you now. Like, definitely need to be on a better team for that. 168, 158, 175. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, let's get back over. Let me also remove this now that we know. 168, my brain's not working. Pretty low energy today. I don't really have a good reason why. I'm just sort of, just not feeling too hot. But, the show must go on, and go on it shall. Oh my god. So yes, we get Slifer, but like, these two cards are so fucking worthless that I'm like, literally debating not using them. I'm like, is it actually worth it to use Slifer here? I like legitimately don't think so. I'm actually gonna not use the Egyptian God, as wild as that sounds. Alright, so I think we're gonna focus on Kaiba, Pegasus, and Labyrinth Ruler. I guess I should deck out. I guess we'll figure it out as we go. Alright. Shock Shell, Shock Shell. How many attacks do you have? 3? I'm curious what to do here. I think I should probably give you medicine. Then Bickery Box should be able to get Black Pendant. Black Pendant, and then I think I'm also going to give you medicine. Just to make these guys more evened out. I don't know what the next mission is, so Silver Bow and Arrow, and then I'm going to give Enchanted Javelin. So we have 2 red medicines here. Everyone's like roughly around 3,700. Nobody's got like a broken attack though. And their attack points aren't terrific. But I still think this should do pretty well. I learned my lesson about not giving health items before, so I'm trying to be more conscious of that. Summon Skull, I'm going to go all in on Pendants. I'd like to keep leveling you up until you eventually get the attack that hits everyone. You have a very specific set of equipment I have to give you. I can guess I can give more medicine. Pumpkin. Thankfully we have more black pendants, so I can make you useful again. And I guess, I don't know. Diane Keto. Change yours to red medicine. Should be good enough. Summon Skull hits like a truck. Level 20, it's still only 2 action points. And then Harpy Lady also hits really well. And paralyzes. And Pumpkin hits okay. Cool. Labyrinth Warrior. I'm actually not going to put health items here, I don't think. I might give like 1 to King of the Amanaki. Actually, that's not true. I can give him to Blue Eyes, because I have that ability. Then King of the Amanaki is not going to have the black pendants he wants. So I can't make him as busted as he could be. But I'll give him some deal with Phantoms instead. So he can at least hit more times. I mean, yeah, all 3 of these seem okay. I don't think Blue Eyes Ultimate is like going to carry that hard, but I've been wrong before. Let's see. Let me go. I didn't realize just how tired I was until I started recording. I felt pretty like okay. Maybe not like super like high energy, but I felt like mostly okay. Then I like started recording, and the way I sync my capture is I'll turn on the webcam and I'll clap at the same time, so I can find an audio point where I can sync the clap sound with the motion of me doing the clap. I used to do 1 2 3 1 2 3, but I don't do that anymore. But like I was looking at myself in the webcam, I was like, Jesus, dude. Leader of the guard unit at the fort, Nephil, is a known coward. He's already dispatched a messenger asking for reinforcements. If his reinforcements get here before we take the fort, we'll be flanked on both sides and surely lose. In that case, we'll have to surround the fort and take it as quickly as we can. Exactly, we have to be as swift as possible. Alright, who is defending? Actually, I'm going to send you there. Just immediately. Kaiba, I will... Kaiba can defend, I think. We'll build a barricade while Labyrinth Ruler's here. And then Labyrinth Ruler... hold on. There's a better way to do this. Kaiba, back in. Labyrinth Ruler. It's gonna go this way. And then I'll go out afterwards. Coolio. I don't know what's over here, but I want it. So this is the same map that we had the reinforcement thing before, but they just like shifted around the targets. Which I mean is fine, I guess. Doesn't really affect things. But we had a very similar mission before. So this is mostly me wanting to make sure that some of my monsters keep getting XP so that they can be like slotted into places and do pretty okay. Whether that's a good strategy in the end, we'll find out. But I mean, I think this team at the very least is pretty okay. Alright, we're gonna go for Ryukushin powered first. Okay. Oh, that's right. Shock Shell inflicts confusion. I always forget that. I mean, I still think it was worth it, and I would have done that anyway, but I definitely forgot Shock Shell gives confusion. I'm also now realizing that Pegasus' team is probably not going to fight anyone, because I sent him over to conquer that place. So it's worthless. There are unfortunately some missions where there's just so few enemies, you just don't really need more than 1 or 2 marshals. Who did I give the health to on this team? I think I gave it to Bickery Box and Mech Warrior. Whatever his name is. I will attack with him, if only just to inflict confusion, not that it actually does anything. They never attack their allies or anything, so I feels like wasted. I think that did just do a crit though, which is kind of rad. Okay. Heal you. All of your efforts have been for naught, you weird elephant trunk flamethrower having... I don't know what to call you. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I mean, I don't blame someone for guarding on their last turn, but it's just so easy to get around. So I don't think I'm going to kill it this turn, but it is heavily maimed. And it will likely not be coming back. Or if it will, if it comes back, it'll only need one more hit. So naturally, it'll be the first one to attack, so it can still manage to hurt us. Not too shabby. So, okay, interesting. So Bickery Box just got 3 attacks, but I guess Kaiba was already giving it an extra attack from his abilities. I'm still not sure how that works. I could have sworn that it only gave it to monsters who are like the same like color soul as you, if that's like really a mechanic. But it kind of seems like it just works regardless. Also, the one time I don't get a fucking warrior, and I called it. Of course he gets an attack off. It's fucking 40 HP and he gets an attack. Yeah, sure, that seems great. This fucking game. This goddamn game. So I think the big thing I'm missing here is and I haven't really, I haven't drank a lot of energy drinks the past couple days. Just kind of been relying on waking up and going to sleep at like normal hours. And I say that, and it's not true, because I've been going to bed at like 5 a.m. and then waking up at like noon or 10. But so I'm like kind of lower energy. But on top of that, I'm like not really into a game at the moment. I was using this to supplement that. Not to say I'm not still into this, but like the initial like wave of like, wow, revitalizing an old game, it's so much fun. And it is. But obviously like the new factor, the wow factor is worn off a little bit. It's why it's the same thing with YouTube. It's like why the first like 3 parts of a video will always do much better than the rest of the parts. It's the same kind of mentality of like, whoa, this new thing is super cool, and then you've seen a couple parts and you're like, you know, I'll catch up with them eventually. But that's like me with my current gaming backlog though. Like I have plenty of games that I could play, but I'm like, nothing is like jumping out at me, which is upsetting and unfortunate, because I sure would like to get lost in the game. I was trying to go back and platinum Lost Judgment. I think I talked about that. But the miscellaneous tasks I have left in that game are kind of like all over the place. What I mean by that is, so I'm doing the 100%, and 100%ing a Yakuza/Judgment game, like an RGG game, is always difficult with the amount of like bullshit you have to do. You've missed twice now, Bickery Box. What's going on? Do we need to have a fucking talk here? Are you blind? Like, but yeah, I don't know, it's hard to put words. I've done a lot towards it, and I've like gotten a couple miscellaneous trophies and stuff like that, but I haven't really made as much of a dent as I'd want to. So basically, it's the 100% completion is split into 3 categories. There's the missions that you have to do around the city. There's the missions you have to do for all the shops. And there's the mission you have to do for all the school stories. So for this, I finished the school stories, and then I finished the ones around the city. But the shop ones are like nefariously much harder than the other 2, because there's like so many different categories that you have to do. So like each different shop has their own set of things. The shops include like places you can eat or buy items at, as well as just including like, what's the best way to put this? As well as including like minigame places. So like the little like golf center counts as a shop. The batting cages count as a shop. The various mahjong places count as shops, etc. And there's just so much grinding that I have to do with like all of them. Like I have to grind all the drone races for this, and I'm like, I don't want to play the fucking drone races. It's just like, it sounds miserable. It's just stuff like that. So I'm like, I have that stuff left, and it's not like the worst thing in the world or anything, but I'm just like, not. Trophy hunting can fill the hole for me wanting to like not. For me wanting to play a new game or get into something. Like it can like stabilize it, I guess, where like, or I guess hold me over would be a better way to describe it. like I can be held over by trophy hunting for a while, but eventually, like, if I'm not getting like a platinum, or if I'm not like making as much progress, that like that too will make me kind of like get bored of it. So I don't know. I'm bouncing through a few games recently, and like, you know, I played Lost Judgment. I did some more trophy hunting in Avengers. Got up to date on that, but now the end game grind for equipment is putting me off playing the rest of the game. Because it just seems like so much fucking work for a trophy that used to be very, very easy to get. So it's stuff like that. I have other games that I've got, like, I have plenty of other games installed, but like ones that I've like recently been looking into, like looking at the new Lego Star Wars game, which I can't really talk about, but it's hidden here, it's fine. Just couldn't really, I don't know, just wasn't really in the mood for a Lego game. Tried the SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom game because it was free on PS Plus. I was just sort of like, I don't really care about SpongeBob at this point in my life. Like, it's not really like enough to like carry me through it. I'm just trying to think of like other games I could try. Like, I've got so many. I'm just like, I don't. Nothing is jumping out. So I don't know. I'll find something eventually. I don't know if I'm in an RPG mood, an action RPG mood, an action game, an FPS game, a third-person shooter game, like a collectathon. I don't know. A visual novel. I have no fucking idea what kind of game I want to play right now. It is completely lost on me. I'm just sort of like just vibing. So I need to find something. It's unfortunately it's going to be either me just like deciding to play a random game and hopefully it sticks, or eventually a new game will come out. I'll like grab that and I'll be like, oh, this works for a while, but like there's not really any new games on the horizon, so I just don't know. I could probably try and go back to a game or something. I think I might try Monster Hunter Stories 2, because that was recommended to me recently. I mean, people have recommended it to me for a while, but I had a person in real life recommend it to me, so maybe I'll try that out. I've heard it's like an RPG where it's like a 3-on-3 Pokemon RPG with Monster Hunter monsters, and I'm like, that sounds pretty rad. I do like me some monster collectathons. Or a monster, stuff like that. The only problem is it's in Steam and it's on PC. I'm like, I want it to be on I want it to be on PlayStation, like trophies. Ah, they're here. Look how this dude is literally just like a reskin of the standard like marshals. Yeah, I was told we were fighting a weakling. This dude has tons of attacks and tons of HP. So I can use the attack that hits all of them. I assume they have some red medicine. And I'm not going to wait through his attacks because he has way too fucking many of them. Yep, she's got blue medicine. Okay, so we'll focus on her. She does have the lowest HP as well, which is convenient. That should do an okay amount. Also, I think if she's confused, she can't use items anyway. Let's just really make sure we nail this. Okay. It's time. Alright, hit everyone. That's a good sign. Sweet. You guys ain't doing shit now. Was one of the heads just like arguing with the other head? I couldn't even tell what just happened there. It seemed like it was nudging it away. I guess we can go. I mean, yeah, let's go for Winged Dragon. Probably should have attacked Neck Hunter, because I guess I can just do another multi-attack with Blue Eyes, but you can also just do single target attacks. Yeah, I definitely did need an Egyptian God here. It might have made it like slightly faster, but I think I'm at the point where I'd rather just get experience for monsters who need it, so that I'm less fucked. Because like every time I get like a level 1 monster at this point, I'm like, every time I get multiple level 1s, I'm like, well, what do I even do here? Like, I can give them equipment, but they have, like, no attacks. And I gotta give someone heals, so it's a mess. Alright, nice short mission. Can appreciate that every once in a while. Of course, it's always the short missions that I get, like, really good monsters on. It's the long ones that I get fucked. Alright, King of Yamanaki, getting some XP. His attack went up slightly. Okay. Easy mission. So way over prepared for it. Full scale offensive. Believe this is the one where I attack the Empire directly or something, and Scott takes over. Isolated Metal Weir is only supposed to be a matter of time before the Northern Army collapsed at Speckle and Necubados, two tough Imperial generals. Held Kaiba Bay by sheer will alone. An irritated Kaiba decides to have another unit attack from the sea, break the enemy once and for all. He wants to hit the enemy hard with a blitz attack before the timer runs out. Interesting. I guess this isn't the one I thought it was. Are these the same generals that Yugi fights? I don't remember there being two of them. Is this the mission I think it is, where like two guys, like one leads the charge and one stays in the castle, something like that? I cannot believe we didn't get to use Pegasus. I feel so robbed. I was so ready. Pegasus was going to finally do better than ever. I also need to like focus more on summon skill, because I know he learns level 2 magic. I just cannot fucking remember what level it is. I want to say it's like 40. I'm so mad that all of the cool monsters learn magic at like level like 40. It's so far away. And even some don't even learn it at 40. It's torturous. Yeah. Slifer, I'm sorry for not using you, but you've been used a lot, if you can believe it. Alright, it's Kaiba time. Let's do this. 110, 189. Okay. 110. Great. 100. Great. And 89. Actually kind of great. But these two are not at all. Okay. Well, we'll go back to Kaiba. We'll figure out what we do there later. 44, 106, and 10. 44, great. 106, which I think is one of the Gate Guardian things. 106 and 10. I mean, this team could be okay, but again, it's like all level 1. Like, it's just... I need them to level up separately. 30, 32, 49. Okay. 30, great. 32 is actually pretty great. You're on your way to learning more magic. Eventually. 32, or 30, 32, and 49. That's just, I don't know why they separated these two. It just bothers me immensely. Their stats are awful by themselves. Like, I can't really work with this either. Okay. Alright. 125, 18, and 132. Did we just get 132? 125. Okay. He's at least somewhat leveled. 18. Also somewhat leveled. 132. Also somewhat leveled. Yeah, this team is actually not too bad. I can work with that one. 24, 49, 11. 24. 49. I really get 49 again. And 11. Hey! I haven't used you in a while. You're actually kind of a beast. So is Aqua Dragon to an extent. I mean, maybe I could equip these guys out. That depends. Can you equip Beast Fangs? No? You're not actually a dragon. What the fuck, dude? Why are you treated like a dragon? Fuck. Okay. Maybe I won't be able to use you either. Oh, this is a rough one. 176, and just like that, it's solved. 145, 96. Okay. A little bit of Ra. Apparently I've used the most. Which doesn't seem right. 145, 96. Okay. What a team. I mean, this could be Ra powering up the other two, essentially. Which wouldn't be the worst thing. 101, 160, and 17. 101. Great. 160 is definitely a robot. Hey, okay. And 17. Which one is 17 again? That was Dragon. Okay. Seems like a Joey team here. Okay. Let's look at a glance. Kind of figure out who we're going to invest in here. Rex is an easy go-to, but the other two monsters he has with him are actually bad. So, this is questionable. Kaiba only has Perfectly Ultimate Great The other two are actually bad. These are okay, but they're all level 1. Only Magician of Faith is really reliable here. Constructor Labyrinth Ruler we can use. I don't think we can use Weevil because there's nothing I can really equip to those cards to make them better, even though Meteor V-Dragon's pretty good. I think Mokuba's pretty okay. And then I think, yeah. So I think I'm going to go Labyrinth Ruler, Rex, and Mokuba. First things first. Make sure we make you as broken as possible. So that your hit attack that hits everyone hits really hard. I think you can use Beast Fangs. I don't think Ryukushin Powered can use anything. Oh, Black Pendant. Perfect. Okay. So I'll give you a Diane Keto. I'll give you a Blue Medicine. And that should cover pretty much everything. I don't really anticipate you guys doing that much. Let's go to Labyrinth Ruler first, actually. Okay, you have Silver Bow and Arrow that you can equip. You have Black Pendant that you can equip. These will make these two guys hit pretty fucking hard. And then Paradragon, being that he's a dragon and can't really equip anything, we'll give Red Medicine and Blue Medicine. Okay. Mokuba. Let's see. Can I make Penguin Soldier viable? Not really. But not terrible. He has like a lot of attacks too. His defense is real bad though. Thousand Dragon I can't equip anything to, so I'm gonna deal with the Phantom, Blue Medicine, and Red Medicine. You I should be able to give Shock Shells. Hell yeah. Gonna go all in. That's pretty good. It's a pretty good amount of attack. Alright, so these 3. Let's do it. General Necubados, the enemy is attacking the sea. What? Ha 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 ha, time's up. Gotta be you traitorous little bug, I may go down, but I'm taking you with me. So this is where we're based. First off, I'm gonna send Labyrinth Ruler here. I'm gonna send, because I don't think anyone's gonna go there, Kaiba there, and Bones. I'm gonna send on a very long journey here. Okay, and then I guess we'll have Mokuba defend for now, and we'll send Rex over after, I guess. That seems like a good compromise. How many enemies are there? There's a good amount, actually, and they're still stationed, so they're slowly coming out. So if I remember correctly, water monsters move, like, much faster once they actually hit the water, so this one should catch up to Monster Tamer here. Maybe they're just slow all the time. Interesting. I really did think they moved faster in water. This is like one of the few areas or levels that actually has water on it. Did not change their priorities. Interesting. Okay. Let's equip a barricade. And then I guess we'll have Rex go out here for now. So I can strike when it's over. Because he's going to take a while. There. I don't think that should cross over anyone. I think they should move out of the way long before he gets there. Come on, you coward, I'll show you a true warrior faces an enemy. Okay. But, like, why did you need help from your little friend? Why couldn't you take me on yourself? Aha! I actually did do a decent amount. I think Monster Tamer can boost other monsters, but I don't think he can do it if he's confused. I do like the Metal Red Eyes is actually viable. After you use him a good amount, his HP is super high, his AP is pretty good, and his attack can be boosted very well. I was just remembering when I couldn't really use machine monsters and just thinking of the bad times. Why didn't Thousand Dragon get to go? That seems like bullshit. Oh my god, he takes so much damage. I think I have to grapple with the fact that Penguin Knight really might just die. And there's nothing I can really do about it. Especially if I'm taking this many people on. Okay. Alright, so Red Eye's Metal Dragon is definitely doing the heavy lifting here. Alright, don't... Nope, let me heal him. Don't do it! Alright. Alright, Penguin Knight, not gonna get the XP he needs here, unfortunately. I did not bring a Monster Reborn. That is basically one monster down. So we'll see if Mokuba needs more help eventually. If I can catch it, I might just have I might have Rex stop. If I need backup, I can send him back over. I don't think I'll need it. At least not yet. But we'll see. It'd be much better if I had a card that like actually paralyzed or something instead. I mean, ideally, Red Eye's Metal Dragon will get enough XP where we can maybe get some more attacks from him or something. That'd be pretty rad. Thousand Dragon's no slouch. I have just enough to take them all out, I think. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, why did so much of the beginning of Yugi's campaign have so many monsters who had items? I feel like I barely see items anymore. It was like a good point from like a third of his campaign. I felt like everyone had items. And I had to like actively plan around it. Now it's like barely anything. Hey, he got some XP. It's better than nothing. And Red Eyes did in fact get another attack star. That's good. And his attack went skyrocketing up. All of his stats did, really. Seems like he scales really well. Which I'm here for. Alright, Octoburst, are you on a path to hit anyone? I don't think so. Let's send... Nope, not Pegasus. Hold on. Yeah, let's send Labyrinth Ruler back to the main area. When he gets there before some of these guys, then he can take some of the pressure off. If he doesn't, then, you know, we tried. It's missions like this where there's really not much else I can do. I can't really send anyone else in. But yeah, it's probably a good idea to send Octobursters sooner than later so that they don't start respawning in the base as I'm trying to attack it. Yeah, I'm getting some hits on Red Eye's Metal, which I don't really like. I have Red Medicine, so I'm not super worried about it, but I have to be careful when I play the Red Medicine. Which is now. I think I can always just escape, and that'll push him away for a little bit. So it's not that concerning, but it is something I have to kind of keep in mind. Alright, let's go to so many goddamn attacks. Let's use him first, or let's get rid of him first. Debating if I should have given Thousand Dragon Monster Reborn now. I mean, it only would have worked once. The fact of the matter is, when we're this late in the game, there's just some monsters that I'm just like, it's impossible to keep them alive if the enemy decides to target them. There's just nothing I can do. Interesting they gave me another attack so soon. Yeah, I think it was the right call to send Labyrinth Ruler back. I probably should have sent him back earlier, because I can heal through some of this, but that lack of a third monster is really gonna take its toll on me. There's just only so much I can do. Because, like, Red Eyes is a monster, and he's doing, like, super big attacks, but Thousand Dragons doing okay attacks. Penguin Soldier was doing roughly the same damage as, what's-his-face, as, Thousand Dragon. I could kill the squid here, but I really have to be conscious of, like, making sure I do the most damage possible. Okay. I always forget, too, that when I'm defending, it's harder for me to heal, because I have to heal in battle, essentially. Also, Thousand Dragon has such a long neck. I guess most of the dragons in this have such a long neck. Alright, he's gone. Successfully avoided 4 attacks, which is pretty good. Okay, I'm trying to think of the best way to do this part. Okay. Thousand Dragon can do the finishing blow there. I think I should also make sure I heal, though. Again, I feel like Thousand Dragon was meant to have an attack that hit everyone, and they just balked at the last second. Do I need red medicine for this? Let's do, because there's no threat, so let's just do regular blue medicine and see how much that heals. Very much a band-aid, but that's fine. Alright, they're gonna come back. That's fine. Alright, give me that good XP. Alright, a few more levels on Red Eyes Metal. Happy to see it. Red Eyes Metal, especially being that they can equip Shell Shock, might actually be a pretty serious contender for like an actual OP monster when he's like by himself. I know I could take the time to heal while they're stunned too, I'm just not going to. Why do you always get an attack? I don't understand. It feels like I'm being cheated. I'm going to use another blue medicine. Oh, never mind. Did way too much damage. Alright. Mokuba got some star level ups though. That's pretty good. Happy to see it. Oh, immediately, huh? Okay. So how many more do I have left after this? 3? Alright, I'm going to target the squid again. He's probably going to get more attacks up this time, unfortunately. But not much else I can do. I should double check they don't have items. Okay, they don't. I can say, confuse whoever has the items first. Again, I think it's really fascinating the way that certain monsters grow in this, because, like, if you'd fought this, if you did Kaiba's campaign first, these guys would be like nothing. Jellyfish and the squid would have, like, no health. They'd have, like, no attacks or anything like that, but because I'm fighting them so much later than was intended, some of them become like the squid has a ton of attacks now, and stuff like that. Like, it's just interesting. I like seeing how the game works. It's a game that, like, the replayability is interesting because you would think in theory that it wouldn't have a lot of value as a replay game, but it does, because, like, smaller monsters and mid monsters become like such beasts, like, without really trying. I will say, if Red Eye's Metal goes down, I'm fucked completely. Already using the last of my red medicine. Not a good sign. I might not get as many, I might not do as much damage as I did last time I fought this team, just because I've had to heal a couple times instead of dealing some decisive blows. Decisive Blow is also the name of my sex tape. But yeah, we're doing alright here. We're gonna get through it. God, I do feel like, and I know it's because it's 3-on-2, but I feel like they attack so many more times than me. It's outrageous. Alright, the jellyfish is already done. I might be able to sneak in a blue medicine if I need it. Okay. Oh man, when he's off screen like that, it looks like a weird, like, man, like, screaming, like, ah! So one more attack from Thousand Dragons should take him out, yep. Managed to knock his last attack off, we love to see it. We'll do the remaining damage to the jellyfish, I suppose. Yeah, I don't think I really need to heal yet. Probably wait a little longer. Big ol' hit there, okay. Just thinking about how I could easily clear... Oh, it looks like a SpongeBob jellyfish now. It like actually has the SpongeBob colors. Just thinking about how I could easily clear this if I had even Penguin Knight, because I'd get like a couple more like little quick attacks in. Okay. Alright, Pumpkin, what's the status? I don't know that you're gonna make it. You might make it eventually. If I push this one away, instead of, if I push it away instead of countering it, I might be able to do some damage here. Oh no, you win. Oh man. Hate to see it. You're just so strong. I can't beat this jellyfish. That should be might be enough time for, Oh, they just switched. Oh, well, shit. Uh-oh. That wasn't part of the plan. Probably escaping this one, too. Yeah, fuck it. Oh, it didn't work. Great. I actually have to be very careful. If I don't successfully escape, then I just have to take all of their attacks, which is very bad. Which might just happen here. I need you to make that escape, Thousand Dragon. I need you to make it. Why did you get all your attacks in a row? This is bullshit. They are wailing on him. If I don't get this escape, he's definitely dead. Oh, okay, cool. Sweet. You know, I'm on mission, like, how many missions have I done now? Like, over 20, I feel like. And escape is useless still. I don't really like that in games. I think older Final Fantasies had this problem, or older RPGs in general have this problem. Of, like, if I'm this far into the game, I don't want my escapes to fail. That's a mechanic that's supposed to be punishing in the beginning. Not later on. It just gets annoying at that point. Oh, that sucks. I mean, also just of the idea that escape shouldn't be that punishing in general. They should just, like... You should just sort of allow it. Give, like, a penalty or something if you want to, like, keep on the map or whatever you want to do, but, like... There's no reason to, like... Like, you're already losing the amount of... Or, the increased XP. Like, that's the downside to escaping. I feel like going beyond that is, unnecessary. Okay. We get a little more pushback there. It's not going to be enough for Pumpkin. Mokubuff, be free! Get Weevil some experience here. Just let him take some pot shots. Not equipped with anything, so it's not going to, like, do a crazy amount, but maybe it'll be less than nothing. Bum, 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 bum. We'll focus on the Spike Seadra. Still just thinking about how they separated the Gemini Elves, and instead of making them both have 1900 attack points, they just like halved all their stats, and just how stupid of an idea that was. Like, without checking, they 100% must be one of those monsters who like becomes absolutely broken when leveled up properly. Because there's no other reason I can think of that they would make them so difficult to get, but also so low stat-wise. Like, they'd have to be, like, worth it. I, like, physically can't accept that they're not worth it. It would destroy me. Oh, you guarded, that's right. Wasted hit. Oh, no. I got a critical, so it was worth it. Oh... I mean, I'm also just happy to see some Meteor Black Dragon love. I feel like very often we don't see this card as much as we should. Despite it being a very cool design and uses one of the most popular cards in the game. I'm a little surprised it's not more popular. I guess Aqua Dragon's hitting somewhat hard enough on his own. That's not nothing. Like, 2200 attack is good when you first get him, I think, but not really that good for long, so I'll take it. He does look weird from behind. I can't describe it. It's weird that he's sitting on, or standing on his two hind legs. I feel like he shouldn't be. Not even looking at my health because they just keep spreading all their attacks across. Obviously the most effective way to fight. Alright, nice. Let's try and take out the jellyfish. Surprised that Meteor Black Dragon doesn't have an attack that hits everyone. Feels like I missed opportunity. Just to guarantee that I get this kill. It's crazy to think that I feel like I'm struggling in this fight, or in this battle, and it's also the same battle I have an Egyptian God card in. Like, I'm not going to struggle for long. I'll figure it out eventually. Got a little experience there, that's good. Yeah, that'll buy me enough time. Turns out I need an actual victory. Isn't one of you just like a jellyfish left? Yeah. Alright, so I've maimed most of these people. So this should be pretty easy. I think eventually Pumpkin must get a special ability. He's too crucial to the actual game to not get a special ability. Bum, 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 bum. All right. I feel like this attack goes on too long. I think I mentioned that before. But he just like opens up his mouth and goes "Rah!" for like a solid like 5 seconds. All right, rad. That's a dub. We count those, even though we only killed one person there. Yeah, it turns out you don't get much XP for the scraps. Who could have guessed this? Who could have foreseen this? And we have at least one fully fledged marshal. We have another one with a Spike Seadra, I think. But I will note, this is like the 3rd or 4th mission pretty close together that Kaib has to go through, where it's just another fucking copy and paste team. Like, we fought this fucking red ocean snake and jellyfish team like 4 times now, 5 times. Yeah, they switch out the squid and Spike Seadra, but I'm like, it's still just like negligible. I'm like, are we really, like, how often do I have to do this? Give me some unique teams, please. I mean, at least I know for a fact I'll get some unique robot teams at the very end. Paradragon with another AP. I'd like to see that. Alright. Octoburst is taking his sweet fucking time. God, you have to be the slowest monster in the game, right? Like, there's actually no competition. No, I guess all the ocean monsters are, even in the water. That's the part that's surprising me. Also, the time limit in this mission is surprisingly quick. You usually don't have to pay attention to the time limit, like, at all. Alright. Let's go for Spike Seedra. To actually strategize in my game? Crazy. I think I'm only going to do two missions here. Like I said, I'm still feeling like a little bit off. I don't really have a good explanation for it. But, I'll either try and find a different game, see if that sparks something within me, or I'll, like, finally stare at my collection of games and just, like, pick something. And be like, please, pull me out of this funk. I need it. I mean, that being said, I've recorded a lot of videos back-to-back this week. I've recorded, I think, probably, like, 20 videos this week. Which is a lot, considering there's 7 days in a week. So that's minimum, like, 3 videos a day. Which isn't exactly how it adds up, but it's pretty close. Some days I did more, some days I did less, but more or less evens out. Ew, I just looked at Jellyfish's shadow, ew. Also, why do these shadows look okay? Whose shadow was I looking at that looked terrible? Was it Blue Eyes? Someone had a really bad shadow. I can't remember who it is now. It was like super, super pixely. Alright, we have no more attacks from Step Kits, but I think these two should be okay. You know, if we can hit it. This crazy elusive jellyfish. Oh, we have 3 attacks. I actually don't know if that's enough. Gonna try my best. I mean, even if it attacks again, that's fine. Obviously, I prefer, for time reasons and just for general skill reasons, I prefer to get the kill in the match, but I only do so much against that. I think we had 2 misses in this match, or else I would have definitely killed it. Can't believe it's walking with 82 HP. This is bullshit. I demand a recount. Labyrinth really getting some stat ups. You like to see it. I do think that some marshals are like significantly better than others in terms of like how much like abilities they get and stuff like that. Typically, the main characters have better stat boosts and stuff like that. But something I will admit I'm largely like not 100% on. I don't fully know how it works. Just have a vague idea of how the duelist monster affinity works. Oh hey, they have a shred of HP left and they didn't get the first attack. But it missed. Okay, of course. Now they get to attack. Yeah. Fuck you, game. How about that? How about fuck you? How about you get the fuck out of here? How dare you? That's just mean. That's just insulting. You know what you did. There's no accuracy stat in this game. So what the fuck? What do you want me to do? Just eat it? I hate it. I hate it so much. Alright. Surprised Pumpkin is the most XP of these 3. I feel like Paradragons come up more often, and we used Sebek a lot in the beginning, I think. Alright. Take your time. We're not in a hurry or anything. Send you back in here. Nobody's gonna revive, but you can at least get some health back for 1,000 Dragon, slowly but surely. I don't think they'll try and take another place. If they try and take this one, I mean, good fucking luck, is way out here. Like, even Octoburster can get to the main base before you can try and attack that. Just checking to make sure nobody comes back. I forget which mages these were in Forbidden Memories. I actually don't remember. They looked so familiar. Were they not high mages? Their names seem familiar too. I have no idea. Trying to think who they would be. Maybe low meadow mages? Or low mages? I always say meadow mage. I don't know why I default to that one. I think I default to it because low meadow mage is like the best monster source in that game. Come get me, I won't go quietly. I mean, we'll see. You get to fight an Octoburst and a Ryukushin powered. So, you know. Get ready to get fucked. Oh, also an Egyptian god card. Damn it, I wish Judgment didn't guard. It's like he knows what's coming. So this should work, and this should take them out in 2 attacks, I think. For the most part. Get rid of this one right now. I think I have you powered up with black pendants or something, so this should actually kill. Yeah. Yeah, attack the Egyptian god. That's your best bet here. Not the monsters with like less than or like barely 1,000 attack points. You're great at this. Your first day on the job, Judge Man? Just asking. Oh, he lived. That is interesting. So Ra's, I guess all the god cards' special attack really just does their attack to 3 different monsters. I thought it would do more if you attacked single target, but I guess not. Ah, look at all those levels. Love to see it. Ryukushin powered, barely powered up. What a worthless monster. Can't even scale well. Money is useless to me now. After the defeat of the Northern Army, the resistance quickly increased its influence in the north. It soon had control over all the north and was steadily making its way to the strategic Enno fortress. To avoid mixing with the northern resistance, Kaiba returns to his base in the east to attack Nanber Castle. The Emperor leads his troops into battle at Nanber. Kaiba finds that he may be old, but the Emperor is no pushover. Alright, so this is the one where we defeat the Emperor, and then Scott is either this mission or the next mission. Alright, let's strip everyone of their titles and their monsters. Because I'm ending early, I'll call the monsters ahead of time, just so we can get going right away next time. I know I don't always like doing that, but I like mixing it up too. I think it creates cliffhangers and whatnot. Even though I'm not like heavily invested or anything, just something to do. Man, imagine if I could only use items like on that monster. So like, once I got rid of the monster, I got rid of the items too. That would make this so much harder. If I was going to do that, I think I should have the ability to not send all of my generals into every battle so I can save some money. Alright, everyone's empty. Good. Alright, Kyber. Let's get started on this one. 127, 6, and 45. 127 is great. 6. Okay. And 45. Okay. Bones. Do better. 151, 10, and 19. 151. Great. 10. And 19. I mean, I can work with that. I mean, they're dragons, so I can't really power them up, but I can work with it, I suppose. Pegasus. 20, 128, 122. 20. Great. Don't believe I can equip you with anything, because of course not. Not a dragon, but also not a dinosaur. Or also dinosaurs don't have equip cards, I should say. 128. 122. Moisture creature's usable, but he's got incredibly low AP. And then I could give you some black pendants or something, but I don't know how much more powerful I can make you. Oh, it's just a rough pull there. Okay. 4, 166, and 44. Well, I know who 4 is. You've gotten him twice now. What is your affinity to the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, Labyrinth Ruler? 166. Okay. And 44. Who's 44? Great. I mean, usable. I can definitely make this work. That one in the middle is finally going to get some XP. 14, 103, 163. 14. Great. 103. Actually not bad. And then 163. Also not bad. I can work with these. Again, Baby Dragon's not great. I can't get 3 good monsters, can I? That's just not allowed today. 125, 116, 62. 125 is back. 116. Okay. 62. Again, 2 okay monsters and 1 not great one. Gonna do my best. Do you not have a top on, Mermaid? Excuse me? Oh, okay. I wonder if in the original version they don't. That's a weird pose to take. 11, 154, and 79. 11. Hey! 154. I mean, alright, whatever. And 79 is Silver Wolf. Okay. I actually think I can work with this the most. I don't like that Fortress Whale has, like, the skin breaking around their horn, because that makes it seem, like, nefarious, and I hate it. As opposed to being, like, natural growth. But I could probably work with that team. Probably work with Weevils as well. Labyrinth Rulers. And that's probably it. Bones I could work with if I had to, but the lack of equip cards for dragons makes that much harder than it needs to be. And I'm not going to use Kaiba. So Kaiba's out, Bones is out, Pegasus is out, Labyrinth Ruler, Weevil. I could use Rex, but I don't think I'm going to. I have to decide between Rex and Weevil. I really don't want to. Well, actually, let's do 4 for this one. This seems like a mission that I might be able to use 4 in. Shock Shell, Shock Shell, Shock Shell. Tau Enchanter. Can use Book of Secret Arts, Book of Secret Arts, Book of Secret Arts. Does that make you viable? Probably not, but I'm trying. Blue Medicine, Monster Reborn, Red Medicine. You don't need to deal with the Phantom. You have more than enough attacks. Okay, and then Weevil. It's Weevil. Some Shock Shells. You get your special equip cards. I don't know why I bought 2 Electro Whips. I'm thinking about it constantly. Really what I need was Cyber Shields. And then Beast Fangs. So you hit pretty hard, you hit pretty hard. You are the healer. Congrats. Medicine. Red Medicine. Monster Reborn. Okay. And you should be able to do Silver Bow and Arrow, Silver Bow and Arrow. Do I equip it with a Chant and Javelin? I'm gonna assume we're gonna fight monsters that are born from darkness here. Actually, no. I'm gonna give you a deal of the Phantom instead, because your lack of attacks upsets me. So let's do a Silver Bow and Arrow so you don't miss. Do I do the Sword of Dragon Soul here? Is the question. Yes, I do, because I think it'll be fun. Legendary Sword. Okay. You can equip the Silver Bow and Arrow. I'll give you 1 to increase your usefulness. And then Blue Medicine and Red Medicine. Should work. And Satsuo has pretty low health, so that could be concerning, but it should be fine. And then you. Gonna give you... actually, you actually don't have that many attacks. And you could use more. And then I'll give you Red Medicine as well. all Beast Fangs all the time. I think both of you need Beast Fangs. No. What do you use? Wait, Shock Shell? Why is Fortress Whale considered a fucking machine? Are you kidding me? I mean, I'll take it, but it shouldn't be. Do I swap in and deal with the Phantom here? Just deal with the 2 attacks? I'll deal with the 2. I think if it levels up, that'll be a different conversation. Yeah, I think we have more than enough strength there. Pretty workable there. Pretty workable there. So yeah, Labyrinth Ruler and Mokuba are the big ones here. They're the stronger attackers. Alright, and I'm going to call it there. So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you as always. And hope you tune into the next part as well. See you later. Bye-bye.